Well, Stephen Kwan, certainly a special player. So is Carlos Santana. They both got their gold gloves before today's game. Carlos last year, not with Cleveland, but he still got it today as a Guardian, so we'll take credit for that.
Absolutely, we will. He deserved a few when he was here the first couple of times anyway, so it's nice that he finally was able to take one home. I mean, again, Kwani, 3 consecutive in a row.
Yep.
Very, very, very impressive.
Doug Nikhazy making his major league debut tonight for Cleveland. Cleveland's been considered pitching you for a long time. Here is the next student that has arrived for the final exam.
Prior to the game, a couple of members of the 2016 American League Championship Cleveland Ball Club, Rajay Davis and Brandon Geyer, throwing out ceremonial first pitches.
And Doug Nikhazy will be our starting pitcher. You can see the starts he had down in Columbus. He's made 4, 1-0 record, 3.44 ERA, 22 strikeouts, 7 walks in his 18 1/3 innings.
Swings and misses. How about that? A strikeout of the first major league hitter he faces. Bo Naylor flips the ball toward the dugout on the third base side. And there's a keepsake. So back-to-back walks. And now he's got himself in a bit of a jam with 2 on and 1 out, and Trevor Story coming up.
He lines this one into the alley. That's going to settle down and bring in a run. Here comes Devers to score. Bregman around to third, stopping there. Trevor Story smacked that one to snap an 0 for 17, and the Red Sox are in the lead 1-0.
Well, that's big. Big for Trevor Story, big for this team to get a run on the board early.
Popped him up, though. That'll work as well. Manzardo calls off Bo Naylor, 2 down. And the 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. By golly, he did it. He got Gonzalez to chase the high heat. Couple of strikeouts for the young man.
Walker Buehler 3-1, 4.23 ERA. Won his last 2. Ground ball right there. And the flip on to get him. Bounder to the right side. Gonzalez will flip it. Nicely done there. Walker Buehler getting there plenty of time. 2 up, 2 down.
0-2 is a ground ball to short. Right at Bregman. He gloves and throws to first in time. And that is beautiful from Walker Buehler. 8 pitches, 3 quick outs.
That one's socked to right center field. Noel with a long run. He's not going to get there. It takes a hop up against the wall, and into second base is Campbell with a leadoff double. Put a great swing on that one for a 2-base hit.
I mean, that is who Christian Campbell is, right? We haven't seen it in a few games. He's been sneaking in some hits here and there, but he's at his best when he is driving the ball to right center.
Well, here's Duran 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
Jarren lines one up the middle into center field. That's a base hit. Campbell will score. They do cash it in. Duran a big time hit, and it's 2-0 Red Sox. That is impressive left on left.
You look at batted balls for Jarren Duran this year. There's been a lot on the ground the other way. He hasn't gotten around the baseball as much. This is much closer to Jarren Duran.
And down to second goes Duran on the wild pitch.
Now Raffy trying to get greedy.
And a high fly ball left center field, well hit. Martinez racing back, turning around. And that ball is going to be off the wall. A run is in. Devers into second. And the Red Sox tag on another one. Devers with a good swing again. Had a beauty in the first game. Another one here, 3-0. So the bases are loaded. All filled up for Rob Refsnyder. 3-2 and walked him to force in a run. Raffy Devers will score. Red Sox lead at 4-0.
As the pitch is hammered to deep left field. Going back toward the corner, reaching up on the warning track to snag that bullet is Daniel Schneemann. And the Red Sox had a chance to remove all doubt. They do add 3 and lead 4-0 in the middle of the second.
And here's Sadon 0 for 1, a fly to right.
The pitch swung on, line drive center field. Martinez comes in, dives and made the catch. That was a sinking liner, and Martinez made a nice play. 2 down, top of the order now.
So 2 down for Duran, who has singled and struck out in this one.
What's going on with the pitch clock? Did he call timeout? Did he not? Or started the clock over again?
That should be strike 3.
Long discussion over this.
It's weird because, like, once there's a discussion or you start talking to the umpire and then the clock starts running down, that you start getting that weird of like, all right, am I taking a timeout? Is it, what's going on here? I don't know if they were arguing about the eye contact. I think that's what he's saying to vote was, well, he stepped out.
2 strikes on him and a line drive that'll find grass down the line all the way up against the wall. Narvaez into third. He will keep going. The throw is to third base as the run scores, and the Red Sox lead it 5-0. Jarren Duran all the way down to third base.
So Jarren's just setting him up, right? Catching a breather so he'd be able to get to third base on a triple right there during that break.
He's coming home. Here's the throw. He is safe. A stolen base. He steals home. Jarren Duran steals home. It is 6-0. Well, with a lefty, they always have to be aware with a guy with that kind of speed at third. His 9th steal of the year, and he stole them blind.
You just don't see things like that in baseball anymore. Everyone lives and dies by the homer.
And quickly, it's 0-2 on Arias. Right-handed hitter having a good start to his season. The pitch to him, swung on and lifted high in the air down the left field line. That'll drop. Couple of hops up against the fence. On his way to second is Arias. And he's in with a stand-up double. Angel Martinez will step in. The pitch swung on, line toward the middle, base hit into center. Rounding third, heading for home and scoring is Arias on the RBI single by Angel Martinez, who continues to click at the plate. Now a 6-1 ball game. They still trail by a bunch, but trying to make some headway here as John Kenzie Noel will step in. Swung on and launched high and deep to left, headed to the bleachers. Does it have enough? Yes! Home run, John Kenzie Noel. The big man comes through with a 2-run shot, and the Guardians have cut that Red Sox lead in half here this inning. It's now Boston 6, Cleveland 3.
Leadoff man on. Red Sox with 7 hits now, equal to what they had the entire game 1. Narvaez is grounded out. He's also walked and scored.
And it's swung on and drilled to right, moving over, making the catch is Noel. Throws back to first in time. Campbell did not get back, and the strong arm of John Kenzie Noel strikes again.
Oh, big Christmas, first with the bat, now with the leather and the cannon.
And he lines this one into right center field. He's on again. Well, he's having a big game 2. 3 for 4. There goes Duran. And a base hit into left center field. Duran touching second. Almost took out the umpire. He is safely into third. He is wreaking havoc.
I mean, that's just a beautiful thing. Look at the umpire looking back at Duran like, brother.
Stu Shearwater.
One of us would have walked away from this, and it would not have been me.
would not have been Stu. So nobody out. Red Sox trying to put up some more runs. Here's Bregman, first and third.
The 0-2. Bregman swings, grounds it up the middle behind second. Backhand stop. Arias, he shoveled to second. It was dropped by Rocchio, and Duran scores. 7-3 Red Sox in the 6th.
Well, that was almost the coolest double play ever turned. He backhanded blindside, but the ball was dropped over there by Arias. They had him at second base.
Here comes Mr. Chapman. Get this. He now has 1,260 career strikeouts, 5 shy of tying Craig Kimbrell for third most among relievers. Cut on and missed, and there's 101 to say goodnight. 2 down. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He puts him away at 102 miles an hour, and the Red Sox take it 7-3. Jarren Duran, his hands all over this one. Chapman ends it with a big strikeout. Walker Buehler will pick up the win. The Red Sox with a nice bounce back.